part of my routine and here yelling and hollering and swearing and everything is the fact that people accept that, and I know they will, as me. And it ain't really me at all. You know? Don't give me this shit.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Now!
Ladies and gentlemen.
His name is not found in the Hall of Fame.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Let me see you something now.
What do you want? You're gonna get punched. Get the fuck out of your mind, rat bastard. Fuck you. Bullshit, idiot. Bastard, idiot. But you're not gonna do it, you prick? Do it or I'll smack you. Smack you. Smack you. And I'll kill you.
Let me see you something now about hip-hop. Step by step, stride by stride. Let me see you something now about hip-hop. It's true, I'm from the old school. Let me see you something now about
You got the wrong number, clown.
stride by stride.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Oh well.
Let me see you something.
The worst addiction we can have is to music or to art. It's an addiction you can't battle. It controls you. My whole life has been since I was 6 that I can remember, maybe earlier, was music. That much I do know. Music Corporation of America. They booked virtually, and there were a couple of others, but they were the biggest one. They booked all the traveling bands. You went on the road with bands, you worked 7 nights a week. You had a salary, you were either a C band or a B band or an A band. A band would be Tommy Dorsey, Benny Goodman, and these things. That's what my dad did all his life. He worked at music 6 days a week continuously. My Uncle John was, I said, 37 years at CBS. My dad was 35 years, I believe, at NBC. And both of them played for every president from at least Woodrow Wilson. And when I continued, Dad went all the way up to Roosevelt, and I picked up at Truman, and I gave up when we with Reagan. By that time, I was getting disillusioned. No, I didn't, because I did Bill Clinton. I love classical music and operas and ballets and so on, but my real love is jazz. Yeah, of course, I feel very fortunate to have lived in the 20th century as my father and my uncle, because that, to me, is the best century of all. It'll never be that way again. Broadway was the king. Gershwin was alive. All the great Cole Porter was alive. Some of the most beautiful music in the world, as far as I'm concerned, was written through that period, you know. Some of the greatest jazz singers, Sarah Vaughan, whom I knew and worked, Carmen McRae, you know. To him. And he was a gorgeous musician, and Pop was, I loved him dearly. He was one of the most gorgeous piano players in the world, as far as his touch. He got a sound out of that. It was like the piano, and the music he was playing was all velvet. You know, it was just soft and wonderful and gorgeous. He had big hands, and he compassed, and he never pounded the piano. It came out, he just drew a sound out of it. My dad and I would, when he was teaching me to listen to music, and at 3 o'clock in the morning, he'd come home from work, I'd come home, we'd turn on some records or something, and we both end up in tears because it was so fucking beautiful. And there wasn't anything to say, we just both knew. beautiful music will bring tears to my eyes. I mean, it's an emotional thing. I have to be very careful where I am. It's so, I'm not crying because I'm sad. I'm crying because it's so fucking beautiful. It grabs what's real in me, it grabs hold of. And I've spent a lot of time keeping that hidden because you have to. The reason I never put the songs out until I had written them over since I was 16 is because I knew it gave away too much of me that I didn't want anybody to know, you know. Yeah, I'm in terrible shape. Right, this and this. Get my fluffy paws out of your way. And this. Oh yeah. Oh Christ, that. Oh yes. I've been teaching since, well, actually, since I was about 16. 800 million kids have gone through my life. There we are. That is myself, of course, my oldest sister, who's a year younger, and my two little brats, who I don't even know who they are. That's Marge and Catherine. Either my dad or my mother never knew when to stop. After they got me and my sister, they should have stopped. We were very talented. She's a brilliant piano player. Pain in the ass, but she's a brilliant piano player. I don't have patience with people. I never have, but it's gotten worse naturally as I get older. And the easiest way to control people, I think, that I've used is by using that negative sort of sense of humor that I use. I think a lot of what I do with people is so they like me, I like them, but I don't want them too close. You don't shove them away. I figure I can do that other ways, you know, by being brusque, being nasty, always making insulting remarks that are not too insulting. Well, seriousness, it's just a way of, like yourselves, keeping people away. I want you close to me, but I don't want you to know too much about me. It's a protective thing. I cannot be in a public eye, like as a band leader and a drummer playing for people and do this, and not be in a public eye. So to keep them from knowing who I actually am, I've created a persona that I sell, which is a brusque, nasty, filthy old man, etc. And the easiest way to do that is to use sexual innuendos, particularly with women. And with men, I just generally refer to them as fags. and I instinctively know what they are afraid of themselves and so on. So I will discuss that, you know, having your ass licked and so on, and these things, doing sex and telling them, yes, oh, the wonderful conscious thing. I pick all the things that I instinctively know that they don't like, but they're afraid of it more, of themselves with it, and they know I don't give a shit. You know, you say, I'll take all my clothes off, sit here and do the kind of thing. I don't give a fuck. It mean a thing to me. And I know most people won't do that. Most people, as you know, won't take their clothes off. They'll talk about it, they'll go look at, they want to watch porn, but you tell a guy to take his pants off or something, oh, well, and if it's more than one person there, they won't do it. Somewhere between 18 and 22, 3, 4, in this thing. I had to keep all these broads straight.